Welcome back, Hermes lovers. Such a pleasure seeing you on my channel again. My name is Tanya. We talk everything Hermes. This is going to be a highly requested video of my own personal Hermes journey. Now, I will not be sharing any Hermes tips, but I will be sharing a lot of my personal Hermes life experience. Let's get into it. In this video, I will be talking about the bags that I rejected and the bags I should have rejected, and just in general Hermes mistakes that I have made in the past. Now, I am going to save the best for last, so make sure you watch till the end. I'm going to go in chronological order. My first bag was a Birkin 30 navy blue limited edition. It's this one style called Officier Birkin. I absolutely loved it. And then my second bag was an Hermes Kelly 25 in black, which again, I absolutely loved those two bags and zero regrets there. But my third bag was the Vert Criquet Kelly 28, which is right there, Cellier style. And I kind of regret and not at the same time. This was, I would not call it an Hermes mistake, but rather an Hermes warning and a learning curve. I asked for a Kelly 25 because I knew that I love the Kelly 25. I asked for the color Vert Criquet, and they had a Vert Criquet in 28, and they offered it to me, which I was very lucky because it was honestly a very, very lucky score that deserves, you know, its own video. But I was kind of apprehensive of getting a green Kelly 28 because of the size. I thought it was a little bit too big. I would have really preferred a size 25 or even a mini Kelly in that color, but I was offered a 28 and I said yes. Now, I am regretting it because I don't wear it as much, and I am not regretting it because it was a learning experience for me to not get a Kelly 28. I just know that it's not the size that I will wear a lot because I will always gravitate either to a Kelly 25 or a mini Kelly, but it's just me. Now, my next bag that I was offered was a Constance 24 in color Mauve Sylvester, Epsom leather with rose gold hardware. I asked for Mauve Sylvester. Again, I am absolutely obsessed with Hermes colors and I always ask for specific Hermes colors. Yet, I did not want the Constance, but I did not have a Constance back then, and unfortunately this bag was considered a quota bag at the boutique that I was purchasing it from. So I was thinking about it, but I loved the color Mauve Sylvester. It was back when it was absolutely super popular, so I said yes to that bag, even though I was like, I'm not sure on the style and I'm not sure on the size because it's quite a large bag. But again, I had no experience with Constances, so I said yes. And this honestly has been the biggest regret for me because this bag was very expensive and the amount of times that I wore it, I don't know, I can count probably on one hand. It's just not for me. Maybe I just don't know how to wear a Constance 24 in pink, but it's very hard for me to style it. And I live in Miami, so I wear sundresses all the time. I just wish it was different. I wish it was a size at least 18 or something like that, so I could at least wear it crossbody. C24 in Mauve Sylvester crossbody just looks very bulky, not going to lie. So this was definitely an offer that I should have said no to, but back then I didn't know that it was okay to say no. Now, of course, I know better, and now I have a much better communication with Hermes sales associates, but back then I decided to say yes, and honestly it's been my biggest regret purchasing that bag. Again, it was just so expensive for the amount of wear that I got. So just learn from my mistakes. If you're not sure, then maybe don't buy the bag, or just think about it a little bit more. And then I went to Paris and I scored an amazing mini Kelly in blue, which I absolutely loved, and it was a bag of my dreams. It was a dream to own a mini Kelly, and I was so happy that that dream came true. I went to Paris a few times after that, successfully and not successfully, which brings me to the next story. When I went to Paris, I had an appointment, but it was the worst time to go. It was the worst time to go. The didn't have any bags, and I was offered a her bag. I have nothing against people that love her bags and purchase her bags. If that's the bag that you like, by all means, but I came in there asking for a Kelly or a Birkin, and I was offered a her bag. So that felt kind of like a blow, especially after a mini Kelly, but I knew the kind of mistakes that I made, why it turned out the way it turned out. I put all of my experiences, good and bad, and made it into a Paris roadmap. So if you are actually going to Paris and you want to learn from my mistakes and also learn from my positive experiences, a link below for my Paris roadmap. I hope it brings you as much success as it did for me. Then I started getting more Hermes bags and I got more comfortable. I also had a few more hits or misses. I got a Birkin Cellier in Nata, which is an amazing Birkin. It's an amazing bag, and especially all of us have heard a rumor that Birkin Celliers might be discontinued. So I got one pretty much 2 or 3 weeks before we heard those rumors, but I just don't love a Birkin Cellier like I love my Birkins in Togo, which was also a learning curve. And then I just got comfortable, I got comfortable knowing what I want, knowing what I like, and just staying true to my gut and rejecting a few offers. Like I said, I absolutely love some Hermes colors, and Rose Sakura has been on my wish list for forever and ever. It literally lives rent-free in my head, and there's nothing I can do to get it out. So I have been offered a Constance 18 in Rose Sakura, Swift leather, and I actually decided to take it. Again, I knew that I already had a pink Constance that I regretted, but because I was obsessed with color, I decided to go for it. And it was a smaller size, so I was like, maybe I'll wear it crossbody. But there was a mishap with the bag offers, and that Constance was actually sold to another customer. I didn't know that that could happen, but that actually did happen. I was a little bit upset over it, but I believe in, higher powers. Maybe I just didn't need another pink Constance that I was not going to wear. And I think a week or two after, I was actually offered another pink Constance, size 18 in color Rose Azali. Even though I love Rose Azali and I would kill to have a Rose Azali mini Kelly, I just didn't want to spend so much money to get another Constance. I just think that I have learned my lesson with the pink Constances and Constances in general. And while I know that some people love Constances, it's just not an ideal bag for me. So I will be waiting for my Kellys and Birkins in Togo. So moral of the story, stay true to your gut. If something feels good, buy it. If something is off or you're not sure about certain leather, certain size, certain color, stay true to your gut. Be honest with your sales associate. Your sales associate will only respect you more for it, and they will understand that you're buying for your own personal use and you're not going to resell. So I say it's a good thing, but so many people don't share my opinion. So take it at your own risks. A lot of my followers on Instagram have had great successes with rejecting the bags. Actually, I just forgot that I rejected a Kelly Pochette. Last week, I rejected a Kelly Pochette in gold on gold, which is an amazing bag and an amazing offer. And I absolutely love a Kelly Pochette, but just not in gold. I have my gold on gold, perfect Birkin. I don't need any more gold. I also have a gold picotin, so I think I'm pretty much set with gold. I mean Hermes gold, but other gold, please. So yes, it's just going to help your relationship. This is what I believe in. Of course, you're free to form your own opinions. Now, another tip and another piece of advice that is going to be very important that I will share with you, and maybe you already know, but maybe if you don't, but it actually set me back a lot in my Hermes journey, is putting your eggs in too many baskets, which means shopping in too many countries, too many Hermes stores, too many Hermes sales associates. If you travel a lot, pick one store, maybe two, either at home and a place you go to, or just at home, and spend in one place. Have a purchase history in one place. That will actually help you get access to better bags, to things like special order, and to have a long-lasting relationship with Hermes. So if you take one tip away, let it be that, because it actually, I do believe that it set me a few years off of my Hermes journey, just putting eggs in too many baskets, and then you go on vacation, you go to an Hermes store, you drop 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. You don't get a quota back over, but you left your money there, which could be going towards your pre-spend in one store, and then, you know, it's pretty much what, a third of your pre-spend. So think about it and think about where you shop wisely and with whom you shop wisely. Let me know if there's any other videos you want me to do. I'm always trying to be as helpful as I can. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please follow. We have a lot of interactive content in terms of Hermes countries and Hermes Q&A on my Instagram stories. With love!